Welcome back, coin lovers and treasure hunters. Today's video is going to blow your mind, because we're diving deep into the world of British coins to uncover the hidden mystery behind one of the most fascinating and surprising discoveries ever made. You might think a 2-pence coin is just ordinary pocket change, something you'd barely notice, but what if I told you that one small coin from the year 2012 could be worth a fortune? Yes, that tiny copper-colored coin you've probably spent without a second thought could be the key to unimaginable wealth. So stay tuned till the very end, because this story of the UK 2-pence 2012 coin will take you on a journey full of history, secrets, and one unbelievable twist that you won't want to miss. Every once in a while, a coin appears that captures the imagination of collectors, historians, and treasure seekers all over the world. One such coin is the United Kingdom's 2-pence coin from the year 2012, a small, copper-plated steel piece that hides a story far bigger than its tiny size. It might look like an ordinary coin that you've used countless times to buy a snack, a bus ticket, or perhaps dropped in a charity jar without a second thought. But this particular 2012 coin could be the key to unlocking a small fortune. The tale of the 2012 UK 2-pence begins quietly, in the vast halls of the Royal Mint in Wales, where millions of coins are struck every year. Among these, some coins are perfectly normal, but a few end up with something quite special, a unique combination of rarity, design, and minting error that makes them stand out from the rest. These are the coins collectors spend their lives searching for. And one of those treasures might be the humble-looking 2-pence from 2012. To understand why this coin is so interesting, we need to go back a bit in history. The British 2-pence was first introduced in 1971, when the United Kingdom adopted the decimal currency system. Over the years, its design and metal composition have changed, from bronze to copper-plated steel, and from the old crown feathers design to the modern royal shield design introduced in 2008. Every few years, the Royal Mint updates certain details, small tweaks that often go unnoticed by the general public but are crucial for collectors who hunt for rare variations. Now, let's talk about the 2012 issue. At first glance, the coin features the familiar portrait of Queen Elizabeth II on the obverse, designed by Ian Rank Broadley. On the reverse side, you'll see a part of the royal shield, a modern and elegant symbol representing the strength and unity of the United Kingdom. But beneath this familiar appearance lies the mystery that makes the 2012 2-pence so fascinating. During the 2012 minting year, reports began to surface of small errors and striking anomalies in some of the 2-pence coins. These errors ranged from slight misalignments and double strikes to unusual metal tones and tiny imperfections in the rim. In the world of numismatics, such differences, no matter how minor they may appear, can turn a common coin into an extraordinary collectible. Some of these rare 2012 2-pence coins were discovered with a faintly doubled image of the Queen's portrait or lettering around the edge that appeared slightly distorted. Others had small die cracks or variations in color, suggesting that different batches may have used blanks with slightly different metal compositions. While to an untrained eye these might look like normal wear or minting inconsistencies, to a collector they represent an opportunity, a sign that the coin is one of a kind. But what truly sends collectors into a frenzy is scarcity. The Royal Mint doesn't always reveal exact mintage numbers for circulation coins, and some years see far fewer 2-pence coins entering circulation than others. The 2012 edition, though produced in decent numbers, included certain batches that never went into wide circulation, making them harder to find today. Combine that with the possibility of error strikes, and you have a recipe for a truly valuable coin. Collectors and treasure hunters across the UK and beyond have started checking their coin jars, wallets, and even old piggy banks, hoping to stumble upon one of these mysterious 2012 2-pence pieces. Many people have even found similar rare coins by accident, only to later realize their worth was far beyond imagination. Imagine pulling out a coin worth more than your car. That's the kind of thrill this discovery brings. So, how can you tell if your coin might be one of the valuable ones? First, examine the surface closely under a good light. Look for differences in shine, metal color, or design sharpness compared to a regular 2-pence. Tilt it slightly and observe the lettering around the edge. If anything appears misaligned, doubled, or unusually thick, you might be holding a rare variation. Pay attention to the Queen's portrait too. Some rare coins show faint extra outlines or ghosting effects, a result of die wear or striking errors. If you think your coin looks different, don't rush to spend it. Store it safely, perhaps in a plastic coin holder, and get it appraised by a trusted numismatic expert or a professional coin grading service. A small inspection could turn your ordinary coin into a remarkable treasure. Coin graders can authenticate and grade your coin's condition, and that's where the true value is determined. In recent years, collectors have paid incredible sums for rare UK coins, especially those with minting errors. For instance, the famous new Pence misprint coins from the 1980s and 2000s have fetched thousands in auctions. When these unique finds hit the collector's market, they spark intense bidding wars between experts and enthusiasts who understand how significant a small imperfection can be. It's fascinating how coins like the 2012 2 pence remind us that value is often hidden in plain sight. What seems like an ordinary object, something you might overlook or spend without thought, could actually be a part of history, a symbol of craftsmanship, and a rare artifact that connects us to the era of Queen Elizabeth II's reign. Every coin carries a legacy, and sometimes, that legacy is far more valuable than we could ever imagine. So, the next time you receive a 2 pence coin in change, don't ignore it. Take a closer look. It could be one of those mysterious 2012 issues worth far more than you think. Your pocket change could hold a fortune, waiting silently to be discovered. Have you ever held a simple UK 2 pence coin from 1999 in your hand and wondered if it could be worth a fortune today? It might look ordinary, maybe even dull and brownish after years of circulation, but what if I told you that this tiny copper coin could be hiding a story of mystery, rarity, and incredible value? Yes, a small piece of metal that most people overlook could secretly be worth thousands of dollars if it has the right details. Let's dive deep into the fascinating journey of the 1999 United Kingdom 2 pence coin, a coin that could transform from pocket change into a collector's treasure. The 2 pence coin was first introduced in 1971 when Britain switched to the decimal currency system. Its design was elegant, a copper-plated steel coin showing the words "New Pence" at the top, along with the famous Prince of Wales feather emblem. But by 1982, the text changed from "New Pence" to simply "2 pence." From that point on, every small variation, minting error, or metal change started to matter, and collectors began paying close attention. Fast forward to 1999, a year that marked the end of one millennium and the beginning of another. While millions of coins were produced, a few rare examples of the 1999 2 pence coin came out with slight differences, minting errors, or unique characteristics that made them extremely desirable among numismatists or coin collectors. Some coins from that year were struck using old or misaligned dies, while others show unusual color tones, double strikes, or misprints in lettering. But what really makes the 1999 2 pence coin special is not just its design, but where and how it was made. Around this time, the Royal Mint began transitioning from bronze to copper-plated steel. This subtle material shift caused variations in weight, color, and magnetic properties, and those differences are what now catch the eyes of expert collectors. Imagine this. You pick up a 1999 2 pence coin from an old jar, maybe it's one that's been lying there for years, and suddenly you notice that it looks slightly different from the others. The color might be darker, the surface smoother, or maybe the lettering is just a little off. You take it to a collector or post it in a coin group online, and someone points out that what you have could be one of those ultra-rare error strikes. That one small discovery could change everything. You see, the value of a coin depends not only on its rarity but also on its condition, what experts call the grade. If your coin is shiny, with no scratches or dents, it could be worth significantly more. Coins that have been preserved carefully, or never circulated at all, are like hidden gems waiting to be rediscovered. Collectors from around the world are constantly searching for such rare specimens. Online auction sites like eBay and specialized coin forums have listings where a normal-looking 2 pence coin can sell for hundreds, sometimes even thousands, of dollars, all because of a unique flaw or limited run. And here's something fascinating. In the world of coins, mistakes are golden. When a coin comes out with a double die error, a misaligned strike, or a metal mismatch, that imperfection transforms it into a piece of history that can't be replicated. The Royal Mint has an incredibly high standard, so when such mistakes slip through, they become legends. So, what should you look for in your 1999 UK 2 pence coin? Check if the lettering says "New Pence" instead of "2 pence." That would mean your coin was struck with an old die, a rare and valuable mistake. Examine the coin for any doubling in the text or uneven edges. Try testing if it's magnetic. Since the shift from bronze to steel happened around this era, finding one with the wrong metal composition makes it far more valuable. And lastly, look for any unusual color tone, shine, or texture that stands out. The story of the 1999 2-pence coin reminds us that even the smallest details can make a world of difference. A simple coin that millions of people spent on candy or bus rides decades ago could today be worth enough to turn heads at any auction house. Coins like these aren't just currency, they're tiny time capsules carrying secrets from the past. Each scratch, each shine, each misprint tells a story about the mint, the year, and the hands that once held it. So, before you toss your spare change into a jar or use it for a quick purchase, take a closer look. Because you might be holding a rare piece of British history right there in your palm, one that could bring you an unbelievable reward.